Welcome to AI in 10. I'm Chuck Getchell, and every day I break down the biggest AI story in just 10 minutes. What it is, why it matters, and how you can actually use it. Picture this, a robot trudging through a muddy field at 5 in the morning, checking on cattle while you drink coffee on the porch. Yesterday at a glitzy Silicon Valley event, a company called Nua Agricultural Technology just made that vision a reality. They unveiled an AI-powered livestock robot that could transform how food gets to your table. This isn't some far-off science fiction fantasy. This is happening right now, and it's about to change everything from your grocery bill to how rural America works. So what exactly did Nua unveil? Think of it as a Swiss Army knife on wheels. But for farming, this robot can monitor animal health, feed livestock, herd cattle, and collect real-time data on everything from how much cows are eating to whether they're showing signs of illness. The AI powering this thing is pretty impressive. It uses computer vision to navigate rough farm terrain, the same kind of technology that helps self-driving cars avoid obstacles. But instead of dodging traffic cones, it's stepping around cow patties and navigating through mud that would swallow your sedan whole. The robot can actually detect health problems in animals before human eyes would spot them. It analyzes behavior patterns, monitors eating habits, and uses sensors to check for early signs of disease. If a cow is moving differently or eating less than normal, the robot flags it immediately. But here's where it gets really smart. This isn't just a fancy security camera on wheels. The robot runs advanced AI models locally, right on the device. That means it doesn't need constant internet connection to make decisions. It's like having a veterinarian and farm manager rolled into one, working 24/7 without breaks or sick days. The system can generate reports and recommendations using the same kind of AI that powers ChatGPT. So instead of a farmer spending hours analyzing spreadsheets, the robot delivers insights in plain English. Something like, your Holstein cows in the north pasture are eating 15% less than optimal. Recommends supplemental feeding and health check. Nua designed this robot with modular attachments. Think snap-on tools for different jobs. One attachment handles automated milking. Another performs basic veterinary scans. It's like having a whole crew of specialists, but they're all the same robot with different accessories. The demonstrations yesterday showed the robot herding virtual livestock, analyzing data feeds in real time, and navigating terrain that would challenge most humans. This isn't a prototype sitting in a lab somewhere. This is production-ready technology. Now let's talk about what this means for your everyday life, because whether you live in Manhattan or Montana, this robot is going to impact your world. First, your grocery bills. American farms are short over 2 million workers right now. Labor shortages drive up food costs, and those costs get passed directly to you at the checkout line. When farms can't find enough people to monitor livestock properly, they lose money through inefficiency. Feed waste alone costs farms up to 20% of their budget annually. This robot could cut that waste dramatically. Better monitoring means healthier animals, optimized feeding schedules, and fewer losses from undetected illness. When production costs drop, food prices can follow. We're talking about potentially cheaper milk, beef, and dairy products for your family. But the impact goes way beyond prices. Think about food safety. Remember those scary headlines about contaminated meat or dairy recalls? Many of those problems start small, with sick animals that weren't caught early enough. This robot monitors animals continuously, catching health issues before they become food safety disasters. For rural communities, this technology could be a lifeline. Small family farms have been struggling to compete with massive industrial operations. Part of the problem is labor costs and efficiency. A family running a 100-head cattle operation simply can't monitor their animals as closely as a corporate farm with dozens of employees. This robot levels the playing field. Now, that family farm can have the same sophisticated monitoring and care capabilities as the big guys. That means small farms stay viable, which keeps rural communities alive, local jobs survive, schools stay funded, and your food supply stays diverse instead of controlled by just a handful of mega corporations. The job market impact is fascinating too. This isn't just about replacing farmhands, it's about transforming what farm work looks like. Instead of spending 12 hours a day in brutal weather conditions, A farm worker might oversee multiple robots, analyze data, and focus on higher skill maintenance and management tasks. Think about a single parent in rural Iowa. Right now, farm work might mean unpredictable hours and backbreaking physical labor. With robot assistance, that same person could work more predictable hours, earn steady pay, and develop technical skills that transfer to other industries. It's like turning farm labor into farm management. The ripple effects reach into healthcare too. Safer working conditions mean fewer farm injuries. Better animal monitoring means fewer disease outbreaks that could affect human health. And more efficient farming means rural hospitals and clinics stay funded by thriving local economies rather than shrinking ones. All right, you're probably thinking this sounds great, but what can you actually do with this information today? Quite a bit, actually. If you're involved in farming or rural life, start by visiting NUA Agricultural Technologies website. Search for NUA AgTech Livestock Robot and look for their pilot programs. Many companies offer free trials or demonstration programs for select farms. Getting on a wait list now could put you first in line when broader rollouts begin, but you don't need to wait for NUA specifically. There are tools available right now that give you a taste of this technology. Download the John Deere Operations Center app or check out Farmer's Edge. These platforms use AI to analyze crop and livestock data, and they work on your smartphone. Start playing with these tools to understand how AI can help with agricultural decisions. For around $500, you can buy a decent drone and start doing your own livestock monitoring. Companies like DJI make consumer drones that work great for checking on animals in distant pastures. Combine that with free AI apps that analyze aerial footage, and you've got a budget version of what NUA is building. Here's something really actionable. If you want to understand the technology behind these robots, take some free online courses. Coursera offers AI for Agriculture courses that take just an hour or two per week. You'll learn how machine learning applies to farming, and more importantly, about how to oversee AI systems rather than fear them. Consider upgrading your computer setup too. Those new AMD Ryzen AI 400 series laptops we talked about recently, they're perfect for running agricultural AI software locally. For around $800, you can get a machine capable of analyzing farm data without relying on cloud services. That's useful whether you're managing a 100-acre spread or just a backyard homestead. If you're not directly involved in farming, you can still take action. Contact your local agricultural extension office or USDA programs. Ask about grants and subsidies for agricultural technology adoption. These programs often provide $10,000 or more to help small farms adopt new technology, even if you're not farming yourself. Advocating for these programs helps your local food system become more efficient and resilient for those in rural areas. Start conversations with your local co-ops and farm supply stores. Ask them about bringing in AI agricultural tools. Many of these businesses are looking for ways to help their customers stay competitive. Your interest might convince them to stock these technologies locally. Here's a specific action you can take today. Start following agricultural technology channels on YouTube and social media. Search for terms like precision agriculture and farm robotics. The more you understand what's coming, the better positioned you'll be to take advantage of opportunities or pivot if your current work might be affected. And if you're thinking about career changes, this is a massive opportunity. The intersection of AI and agriculture is creating entirely new job categories: robot maintenance, data analysis for farms, AI system training for agricultural applications. These jobs didn't exist 5 years ago. They're going to be everywhere in the next 5 years. What we saw at that Silicon Valley event yesterday isn't just about robots and farms. It's about AI finally moving from our screens into the physical world, handling real problems that affect real people every day. This livestock robot represents something bigger than agricultural automation. It's proof that AI is ready to tackle the fundamental challenges of human civilization: food production, resource management, physical labor in harsh environments. These aren't abstract problems for tech companies to solve with better chatbots. They're concrete challenges that require AI to work in the messy, unpredictable real world. The fact that a startup can now build this kind of capability shows how far AI hardware has advanced. Just 2 years ago, This would have required massive computing resources and constant internet connectivity. Today, it runs locally on affordable processors while navigating through mud and managing complex behavioral analysis, which is basically tech speak for we're not in Kansas anymore. This is your opportunity to get ahead of a massive shift in how essential work gets done. The companies and individuals who embrace these tools early will have enormous advantages over those who wait and see. Food production is just the beginning, but it's a pretty important beginning since, everyone needs to eat. That's today's AI in 10. If you want to go deeper and learn AI with a community of people just like you, join us at aihammock.com. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.